silent?
At first, this can be very hard to hear, but in this video, you'll discover why being silent can be such a gift. In this video, I'm going to tell you 5 secret advantages of being silent. There are times when it is unwise to remain silent, but when done well it is highly beneficial.
You look more powerful.
Power in many ways is a game of appearances, and when you say less than necessary, you inevitably seem bigger and more powerful than you are. Note that charismatic and powerful people don't talk much, but have you ever stopped to analyze why that is? It's because they listen first, analyze and choose the right words to say wisely. As Pythagoras said, be silent or let words speak louder than silence. People who talk too much always end up saying something that wasn't meant to be said, and end up justifying themselves more often to redeem themselves, and that makes others not give credibility to believe what they say. It can be much more valuable to let everyone speak first and then give your opinion at the end. With all of it formed and well thought out, the less you say, the deeper and more enigmatic you seem. Being quiet can be powerful. When you are silent, many people can feel uncomfortable. They often feel compelled to fill a silence and reveal more about themselves, but when a quiet person speaks, they generate more attention to themselves, as it can be a high quality, well thought out comment or opinion that others will want to hear.
You will learn to read people. Being silent is a way of observing other people.
This can let you know whether people are telling the truth or not, especially by reading their body language.
She bothers to explain in more detail.
The more people talk, the more they run the risk of disclosing more information or giving clues to their strategy and making mistakes.
Here is a sentence that solves this well.
It's better to shut up and look like an idiot than to open your mouth and leave no doubt. Once the word is said, it's hard to go back and correct it afterwards, and it can often be too late. Silence also gives you the benefit of adjusting your speech according to what is said by the other person. So the advantages of listening are acquiring information, having time to think, defining strategies, improving your arguments, speaking in silence and saying what is necessary. You can digest the information, adapt to the discussion, have a more refined analysis of how it unfolds. Once the words come out, you can't take them back. Silence is the best way to maintain self-control. In life we go through several situations where people can mistreat us with words, and at that moment we want to fight back. This is normal, but it's much better for you to stop and think before taking any attitude or action, as you may even feel satisfied at that moment. But every action has a reaction. Serving your ego will only drive you away from your desires and dreams. Choose silence over blurting out unthinkable, painful feelings that aren't exactly how you feel most of the time. When you feel the need to say something unkind, take a deep breath and think about the possible consequences of your words, so you won't regret it later. A wise man never says everything he thinks, but he thinks everything he says. Skull, who killed you?
The skull responds.
It was the language.
4.
People will love talking to you. Being a good listener is one of the most important and endearing skills anyone can have in life, and it's a rare trait that will set you apart from other people. Because few of us know how to do it, not because we're mean, but because nobody taught us how to do it. Also, few people listen to us enough. So we enter social life thirsty to talk and never to listen. And so, friendship ends up turning into socialized selfishness. People want to be heard and understood. So by being silently listening, you will make other people feel good as they speak. You will look much more charismatic. When we are in the company of people who really listen to us, we feel great pleasure. The act of listening deserves to be discovered as one of the greatest keys to socialization. 5. Silence is a great trading tool. Silence can be your best friend during a negotiation. In negotiations, both parties want something. Long breaks are awkward and uncomfortable for both parties. If you comfort yourself, if you feel comfortable with silence, you will already have an advantage in the negotiation. It is human nature to fill the void. This makes the person nervous and may give in to what you want. Silence will make it seem like the other person needs you more than you need them. And you can also use silence to plan what you are going to say. If you end up talking a lot, the other side might realize that you're nervous, and then they will take advantage of you in negotiations. So be quiet. If you like this video, leave your like and subscribe to the channel.